Good evening, sports fans. Welcome back to the gym at Central Catholic High School. The big one, the Battle of the Titans tonight. First place in the Mount Hood Conference at stake. First place in the state at stake. Central Catholic Rams, the Barlow Bruins. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Hall. Back for the boys' game. Girls' game resulted in a Barlow win, 39-27. I should say welcome back to the packed gymnasium at Central Catholic High School, and people are still streaming in. Seats are all full. We're going to have people standing tonight, and this one is for first place in the Mount Hood Conference. I'm Dave Hall, along with my broadcast partner, Michael Abraham. Currently, Barlow 9-0 in Mount Hood Conference play, 19-1 overall. Their only loss to Jesuit. Central Catholic 8-1 in Mount Hood Conference, 13-6 overall. Their only loss in the Mount Hood Conference is, of course, to the Bruins. That was not too long ago, and that was a 75-55 win for the Bruins. Common opponent that you might look at, Bruins, their only loss this season is to Jesuit. They've played them twice. They're 1-1. Central Catholic has also played Jesuit twice and beat them both times. So, and these are the only two teams in the state that have only lost one game to Oregon teams. Barlow, of course, lost to Jesuit. Central's only loss is to Barlow. Their other 5 losses are all the teams out of state and from all over the United States, and top-ranked teams at that. So,
I think we're looking at 2 of the top teams in the state without question, and probably the top 2 teams. Some great individual talent too on both teams. Jalen Atkins for Barlow, one of the top players in the state. Isaac Carr, Deuce Paschal.
Well, Isaac is ranked one of the top players in the nation.
Yep.
Headed to Wake Forest. Scheduled tonight, Reynolds is at Clackamas, Nelson at Gresham, Barlow here, and David Douglas at Sandy.
What gets a great player on an opposing team more jacked up than playing against somebody that's ranked higher than them in the standings? If Jalen Atkins hasn't picked a college yet and he's playing against a kid that's been recruited by Wake Forest, he's going to bring his A game tonight. Well, we were commenting, David, there's no band tonight. We're thinking it might be because they needed the extra seating.
Exactly. Just about ready to get this one underway. Top 10 teams in the state right now: Barlow 1, Tualatin 2, Westview 3, Southridge 4, Central 5, Oregon City 6, Sprague 7, Westland 8, Roosevelt 9, Nelson 10. 3 teams from the Mount Hood Conference in the top 10.
I'm excited. It's been a while since we had one of these great barn burners, David. At least I have.
David Blue, the head coach for Central, the head coach for Barlow, of course. Tom Johnson, about 2 weeks ago, he won number 700.
That's amazing. That's 35 years, averaging 20 wins a season.
You know, with all those wins, no state championship.
Boy, oh boy, talk about getting the monkey off your back. This would be his year.
All right, here's our starters. Number 35, Braden Barron. Number 14, Blake Hills. Number 13, Mason Bierbauer. He's a senior. Number 2, Madden Cummings. He's a sophomore. And number 0, the guy that Mike was talking about, Jalen Atkins. He can light him up.
Boy, he's built like a linebacker. He's got a Division I body on him, that's for sure.
Atkins a senior, Cummings sophomore, Bierbauer a senior, Hills a senior, and Barron a senior.
Anxious to see. I think the Rams are going to have kind of rounded back into form after losing Zamir Paschal for the rest of the season.
The big 3 at the top of the Mount Hood Conference: Barlow 9-0, Central 8-1, Nelson 7-2. Nobody else over 500.
Well, Barlow's already ready for the tip, and Central's still doing their pregame introduction video. Nothing like home court advantage.
By the way, get this. Barlow's won 14 in a row. They opened with 5 wins, lost to the Jesuit, won 14 in a row. Rams have won 9 of their last 10. They're only lost to Barlow. Here we go with the starters. Number 22, the junior, 6'7", Jalen Nicholson.
Gets better every time we watch him.
Number 14, the junior, 6'4", Donovan Miller. He's played well. Number 2, the senior, Deuce Paschal.
Boy, that
the junior, number 1, Robbie Long.
Central's got a big lineup tonight.
Big. And number 0, the senior, Isaac Carr.
I really want to see Isaac Carr get in the fast car right out of the gate tonight and get things rolling.
The Bruins' tallest player is Barron. He's 6'6". Nicholson listed as 6'7". Of course, Ryder's Zander 6'8". Got some big kids in both lineups tonight. Jump it up at center. It'll be Nicholson and Barron. The tip goes to the Bruins.
Rams opening their normal man-to-man.
And Deuce is going to guard Atkins.
Been great matchup all night long.
Man-to-man. Deuce on Atkins. Atkins turns around. Dishes off. Atkins back out on top. And
nice
a shot clock violation. Right off the bat, the Rams cause a shot clock violation.
You've got to really get up on Atkins. Does a lot of up faking, try and get defenders off their feet. Paschal did a great job of staying on the ground, forcing him to give the ball up late in the clock. Barlow in man-to-man too.
Deuce brings the ball over the timeline. And we got a whistle.
Shot clock's not running.
Nope, shot clock wasn't running. They going to take any time off of it, or
29.
they're going to take it down to 6?
I would have said at the beginning of the game the shot clock wasn't going to be a factor in this game, but first possession of the game.
Right. Long. Deuce.
Rams a little bit stagnant on their first possession. There's a nice
underneath
cut.
to Deuce. First bucket of the game goes to the Rams. Deuce Paschal on the pass. Underneath the bucket, laid it in. For 3 from outside, no. Rebound, Barron holds it up high to Atkins. Guarded by Deuce.
That's a tough defensive matchup for Atkins. Deuce has got the great length.
Way outside on the shot, short. Rebound, Robbie Long. Deuce quickly inside, works it up, lays it up, doesn't go. Tipped around inside, that doesn't go. Rebound.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have some fire in this game.
And Nicholson swung a Bruin to the ground. We're going to have a foul on this.
That's a jump ball. Boy, that's a call that reacts to the crowd instead of to the actual play.
Jalen Nicholson swung the Bruin player around and threw him to the ground. Foul on Jalen, his first team foul.
And a hand up, Isaac.
Atkins underneath, stolen away. Donovan Miller stepped in the lane.
Yeah, they got Deuce for wrapping his arm around the waist on the entry pass there.
Foul on Deuce, his first.
The most dangerous player is the inbounder on this play.
This is Bierbauer, the senior. Another good shooter. Atkins. Nice switch that time. Long.
Don't foul. We got to keep Paschal on the floor. That's a nice shot.
Bierbauer puts it in. 2-2. Deuce to Carr. 2-2.
Got Robbie Long in the center of the floor. That's a new wrinkle. There's Isaac.
Carr, no, doesn't go. Rebound inside. They're going to get another foul on Nicholson.
Yeah, it's tough in these big games to play without fouling. Your energy gets the best of you sometimes.
That is 2 fouls in 3 minutes. And Ryder Zanon will check in for Nicholson. Actually gained an inch in height and some pounds, but
lose some athleticism and some three-point shooting.
2-2 our score.
Going to show up more on the defensive end right there, just like we saw.
And Miller, great defense that time. Got his hands up and stopped the shot.
The gym is still kind of waiting in anticipation to erupt.
Turnaround jumper, doesn't go. Rebound, Rams. Carr quickly ahead to Long. Too hard. Pass goes out of bounds.
I hate the one-handed catch.
Carr arrowed that ball.
Yeah.
2-2 our score. 4:52 left to go in the first. We played 3 minutes. Each team has 1 bucket.
Use your length. Keep those hands up, Rams. Got great length. You can shorten yourself by playing with your hands at your waist.
Atkins for 3. No, in and out. Rebound. Put back from the corner, yes. Madden Cummings, the sophomore.
Boy, he didn't hesitate, did he?
Nope. Carr.
They got to go to work on him.
Foul is on Barlow, number 35, Braden Brown.
Our cheerleaders are here, David. They're just hidden. They were hidden in the front row, but they're down there.
Now I see them. Deuce for 3, doesn't go. Rebound, Carr.
Go ahead, Isaac.
Carr inside, lays it up and in. Isaac with a bucket. 5-4, Barlow leads.
Yeah. That's what I like the Rams defensively, when they're active with their hands, not just shadowing their players, but active hands, try and get touches on the ball.
You know, you wonder if any other coaches are here watching this. When
Right.
I did the game last week, the Nelson game with Sandy, I looked down in the front row. Tom Johnson was sitting there.
I'll be darned. Yeah, they want to attack Ryder Zanon. I'm not sure that's a good choice.
Inside, Zanon gets his hands up. Might be a foul.
Yeah.
Blake Hills is going to go to the line. It is on Zanon, his first. Shooting foul.
Could tell both teams are used to playing in a high-pressure environment. When you're ranked high for a length of time, Barlow's been number 1 for quite some time now. They're used to the big crowds. They're used to the noisy environment and the high pressure on each play.
Hills hits the first and the second. 6-4. Barlow leads.
Like the Rams running Carr off a lot of baseline picks.
Down the lane. Deuce lays it up, doesn't go.
Yes.
Rebound Bruins.
He got soft on his finish there. He should have just turned the corner and dunked that thing.
Barron picked up by Zanon. Rebound, Miller. Here comes Deuce.
Hit it.
Carr. Offensive foul on Isaac Carr. And boy, David Blue ran up there. He was.
I think he just broke the kid's ankles. I don't think he put the push on him.
I don't think he did either. I think the Barlow defender fell backwards as if he'd been hit.
He just
Wow.
got shook.
By the way, that's 5 team fouls on the Rams. Atkins. Turnaround jumper, rolls around, doesn't go, rebound Miller.
Nice job. You're going to get the next call, Isaac. Go to the basket.
Dishes off in the
Nice
corner,
find.
long for 3. Oh, rolled in and out. Rebound inside, goes off of Zanin. Ryder had his hand on it, just dropped it.
Oh, wow.
Miller checks out.
I like what he was doing out there.
Carter Lockhart checks in. 7-4, Barlow lead. 2:30 left to go in the
boy.
first. Atkins pull-up jumper.
Oh,
yes.
bad job on that little dribble handoff.
His first bucket, a three-pointer, 10-4.
Can't give him wide open looks like that. I watched him make 9 in a row in pregame without ever hitting the rim.
Yikes. Lockhart to Long. Long on top. Deuce starts down the lane. Waits. Puts it up. Rolls across the rim. Doesn't go. Rebound Barron for Barlow. Here comes Atkins. Down the lane. Traveled. Got away with it.
Yeah, I'm looking for something that really wasn't there. And the ref's doing a good job not giving him a bailout call there.
10-4, Barlow leads with the ball. 1:56 left to go in the first.
The Rams got to communicate on these baseline out-of-bounds plays. When you got as many good shooters as Barlow does, these semi-delayed out-of-bounds plays create a lot of opportunities.
Atkins way outside. Oh my goodness, a logo 3.
Yeah, that's a young player not knowing who he's guarding. You cannot go underneath and be late on the step up.
13-4, Barlow leads. Atkins with 6, 2 3-pointers.
Not a lot of love lost between these two teams. You can see it's a little chippy already.
Carr says it's my turn. Carr with a bucket.
Yeah, they need him to assert himself on every possession. He's got to make the game come to him instead of waiting for it to get here.
Turn around the shot, yes. Braden Barron with a bucket, 15-6.
Yeah, they've obviously got a game plan to go right at Ryder Zanin.
They've got shooters, I can tell you that, Mike. Robbie Long, spin move, stops, wait, dishes off. Carr on the baseline,
Nice
underneath
job.
to Zanin. Yes,
Nice job. Get up on him right now.
15-8.
Yeah,
Robbie Long on Atkins, starts inside, dishes off on the side, the shot. No, air ball. Rebound Deuce.
Find Isaac.
Deuce spins on the baseline underneath, lays it up.
Nice move.
Whistle and a foul. Deuce at the line, has 2 in the game, misses the first. 29 seconds left in the first quarter.
Been a great first quarter.
Yikes. Second shot, got that one. You know what? 2 great defensive teams.
Yeah, they're really playing hard against each other.
15-9, Bruins lead.
I know. Let's not let Atkins get his hands on the ball here.
Shot clock is off.
Give some help here to Ryder. They're going to attack him. Little two-man game. There we go.
And Atkins loses the ball. Trying to argue that it was knocked away, but nope, he just mishandled it.
Yeah, same play he got the three-pointer on to open his scoring. Coach Johnson, in his infinite 700-win wisdom, went right back to it in the end of the quarter. Let's see if we figure out. Let's go to Isaac Carr here.
4
Yes,
seconds,
we do.
get it to Carr, the jumper, no, in and out. End of the first quarter, our score at the end of 1. Barlow 15, Central Catholic 9.
Well, if this is indicative of how this game is going to go, nobody's going to be sitting down. What a quarter. High-level quality basketball, not a lot of sloppy plays. How's that knee feeling, Dave?
Sore.
Yep. You don't sit down very much.
I tore my ACL in the 5th inning of my very first college baseball game.
Holy moly, Dave.
That's my career.
That's it. That ended it right there?
Yes.
Well, you made it 5 innings.
I did.
Well, between the two of us, I've got a bad back. I can barely sit down, and you've got a bad knee. You can barely stand up. Like winking and blinking.
I like to tell people that I tore my ACL sliding into third base.
There you go.
And I
Better
did.
story. You're hitting the wall.
No, I did. I tore my knee sliding into third base. The whole story is, though, I tore my knee sliding back into third base.
Trying to, you overran it.
You know, so.
Well, you were brave enough to slide, David. There was a lot of us back in the day that wouldn't slide.
Right. I caught my cleat in the ground. And
Yeah, we weren't playing on those manicured fields they have today.
No artificial surface.
Yes, if you didn't have some dirt clod and some rocks, you weren't playing real baseball back then.
15-9, our score. Barlow leads by 6.
All right, already big possessions for the Rams. This is going to be a tightly fought contest.
Carr has 4, Pichel has 3. For Barlow, Atkins has 6 on 2 3-pointers.
I like this. Get up Carr at the elbow and just rise up over the top.
Carr, turn around in the lane, puts it up short.
I like those called sets from Coach Blue right out of the timeouts.
Bierbauer.
Just not lose, can't lose Atkins. Cannot lose him.
Only person in foul trouble so far. Nicholson with 2. Pull-up jumper, yes.
Telling you what.
Atkins has 8. The lead is 8.
Yeah, if he beats you off the ground, you're too late. If he gets into his shot motion before you do, before you can get up off your feet, he's getting his shot off.
Carter Lockhart in the game, the freshman. Oh, nice move by Robbie Long. Rams at a big time right now, going with Carter Lockhart. Yeah, you're right. If Atkins gets up in the air before you do, it's over. Down the lane. Oh! Isaac Carr blocked the shot. Way up in the air and blocked that shot. And, you know, he was...
He's letting them know about it, too.
He was letting them know about it because he swatted it up into the stands.
Yeah, that was a 6'5" kid. It looks like he plays offensive tackle on the football team. He's a big boy.
That's great and that's fun to see, but, you know, it doesn't help when you swat it up into the stands.
He could have grabbed that one and gone the other way. There's not really knowing the backcourt rule there. Barlow, on an inbound, you can go into the backcourt and retrieve the ball.
Right.
Atkins wants a pick up top. Stay up tight.
Lockhart on Atkins down the lane, dishes off in the corner. Nobody there.
Yeah, turn him into a passer. That's exactly the way to beat this team. You can't
miscommunication. He thought he had somebody in the corner. Threw it there. There's nobody there.
He's a scorer, pure and simple.
Deuce. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say Barlow's extending their defense a little bit more than they did. Trying to force the Rams away. Not playing that super aggressive defense that some of the other teams in the league have played against them. There's that.
Nicholson back in the game, gets a shot underneath, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. Good to see Jalen Nicholson. Rams are going to need him.
Just got to be playing. Now they're going to go right at him, though. They're going to isolate him and attack him, see if they can get that third foul on him.
Barron went right at him. Ball loose underneath, stolen by Robbie Long. And you're right, they went right at Nicholson. Yeah. Long dishes off from the side, too hard. Yeah. Deuce with the rebound. Foul on Bruins.
Yeah. Carter Lockhart had already decided he was going to shoot that ball if he touched it. Kind of want to let the game come to you. Don't predetermine your play.
The foul is on Cummings.
They called that on Deuce.
Wait a minute. Foul is on the
big,
Rams.
Big reversal there.
Oh, it's on Deuce, his second.
He pointed out of bounds, which normally means it's the team's on that end's ball.
Hey, that
Don't
call
let
was
him get
unexpected. Dishes off.
Nice D.
Good defense on the Rams that time, especially by Carr. Atkins, guarded by Robbie Long.
Nice help. That's good help.
You know, if Jalen Atkins thinks he can muscle Robbie Long, he's got another thing coming.
Robbie is not. I just told you before the game, I couldn't believe how big a guy Robbie Long actually is. In this starting lineup, he's one of the two shorter guys, but when you walk next to him, he is not a small young man.
No, Atkins thought he could push him there that time and it didn't work.
No, I just wouldn't let Atkins get the ball back now. If I'm the Rams, do everything you can to deny him the rock.
Barron wants to go down the lane, stops, hops, puts it up, doesn't go. Tipped inside, Long with the rebound. Robbie's got 3 rebounds.
Yeah, any time you've got a possession and Atkins doesn't get a shot up, you've done a good job, I think.
Out on top to Lockhart. Carter, guarded by Bierbauer. Steps back, puts up a shot.
There you go.
Lockhart hits a long 3, 17-16.
In rhythm, and we got the first big outburst from the crowd, too.
And Carter knew he was going to shoot that.
Great defense.
Another rebound for Robbie Long. Quickly up court, dishes off on the side. Deuce. Out on top, Carr for 3.
Yes! You bet. Here's the Rams.
7 for Carr. 2 long 3s. One by Lockhart, one by Carr. Rams lead 19-17.
Coach Blue out yelling for the next foul call. He likes Atkins throwing that shoulder into people. He wants that call made. Wow, big character builder right there in this kind of a game for the Rams to get down 8 and shoot right back into it.
All right, scoring in the second quarter, 10-2 Rams.
There you go. That's how you open. Start slow, finish strong. I love the fact that Isaac Carr is making an imprint on the game early. He's not waiting. And they got to keep Atkins as a passer. They don't want to let him get started offensively.
And so far, he's not. He's hit a long 3, hit a couple of 3s, but but has been more of a passer. You know,
they're sending a lot of bodies at him and making him give it up to someone else. Oh, good. Oh.
Inside, Long blocked the shot. Here comes Deuce. Quickly inside, Deuce up and in. Whistle. Going to be a whistle before the shot.
That's a smart foul. I always taught our kids when you get a breakaway like that, take an immediate foul. If you're not in the bonus, don't give up 2 points by trying to defend him at the goal. Let's get him out on the front near the free throw line, make him take the ball out of bounds.
Wow, is Robbie Long playing great or what?
He's had a phenomenal ball game for Robbie. Hasn't even really done much on the scoring end, don't need
2
him to.
points. Rebounds, blocks, defense.
Coach Blue's got the Barlow's very passive defensively. Hands at their sides.
Right.
Kind of reactive. Good time for, and just as we said we needed Robbie Long, here he comes.
Missed the shot too hard off the glass. Bierbauer.
Yep.
Leaves it for Barron.
Bunch of physical guys, man. When they decide to drop their shoulder and get to the rim, boy, telling you.
Talk about long 3s. Atkins hit one.
And did not take him but a half a blink to get that thing up.
20-19, Barlow leads.
Are they giving him a warning? What's happening here? Taunting warning? Something happened.
I don't know. Something. Referees
stopped
were
the game. And
yep.
I hope they just didn't congratulate him on the nice shot.
He was. There was some celebration going on
yes,
afterwards.
There was.
Carr
Yeah, good call. Good call.
Is that going to count?
The bucket went. No, he's saying out of bounds. Probably right call there.
Probably. The foul is on 14, Blake Hills, his second. Long will trigger the inbound pass. 2:40 left in the first half.
Yeah, we were saying how physical they are. They are standing in. Barlow is not afraid of banging. You see where they get their ranking from. Very composed, very physical team. Very much a contained man-to-man. They're not trying to overextend on pressure, not denying the perimeter passes.
You can see they rely on their athleticism, and Central Catholic is every bit as athletic as they are.
Yeah, they're trying to build the wall on the inside, take away the driving lanes.
Carr.
Oh, nice step through.
Lays it up and in. Isaac let the defender go by and put it up and in. Isaac with 9 in the game. Atkins with 11, Carr with 9. Rams lead by 1, 21-20.
Oh boy, Isaac, don't get too far off your man. Carrying it.
Deuce.
Yeah, he's really getting, Atkins is getting very close to getting that called on him.
Missed shot by Atkins, back out on top. Another miss, that rebound inside.
Jump ball.
Lockhart.
Wow. Think they know he's a freshman, Dave?
Lockhart with the rebound tied up.
Yeah, Atkins really pulls it into his back pocket on his hesitation dribble. And Coach Blue has been working the refs trying to get that call made.
Deuce.
Yeah, see that one? He just really pulls it back there.
Atkins spun right into long. Switch, and boy, the Rams doing a great job of switching, covering Atkins. Lobbed underneath, down low, spin around. Carr steals it. Here comes Isaac. Works his way inside, lays it up and in.
Yeah, Isaac's in a different energy level tonight.
Carr with 11, Atkins with 11. Lead is 3 for the Rams, 23-20, 1:02 left to go in a very low-scoring first half.
Low scoring, but hotly contested.
Every bucket challenge. There's no freebies in this game.
No, I don't know why I'm asking for a carry. I haven't seen the ball carry call in like 12 years, David. If you were going to see one, tonight might be the night, because Coach Blue is screaming for one, and Atkins really puts that ball good 2 feet behind his back pocket when he's crab dribbling up on top.
There are traditional calls in basketball that have disappeared.
Yes, and that's one of them.
And that's one of them.
The carry, the travel when you're going to the bucket.
Right.
Back in my day, it was 1.5 steps only, period. Not the
referees called traveling, called palming the ball.
Not the gather and the 1-2 you get now.
Rams lead by 3. We're under a minute.
Let's see if Barlow comes out of it. Oh boy.
Out on top for 3. No. Tipped around inside. Barlow comes up with it. Barron got it and put it up and in.
Not much you can do about that one. Big high rebound, and Rams mistimed it.
About 8 seconds difference on the shot clock and the game clock. Rams by 1. Deuce down the lane, dishes it up though. He goes for that high bank off the glass. And
not a high percentage.
Shot clock is off. Atkins, Bierbauer. Spins around, puts up a shot. Bierbauer up and in.
Just basically threw Isaac out of the way. Let's
10
go to
seconds.
Carr here, please. Let's go right there on him, Isaac.
And Atkins just grabs Carr as he goes by.
Smart foul. Make him take it out and reset.
Barlow leads by 1, 24-23. 3 seconds on the clock. They're going to get it into Carr.
You don't want to be the official on that sideline side, because you get Coach Johnson on one end and Coach Blue on the other side, and they're both working their tails off tonight.
Get it into Isaac. He's going to have to shoot.
Another foul.
Another foul. You know, smart move.
Yeah.
You get those fouls. They're not shooting fouls, and it takes 2
More
seconds
people
off the
should
clock.
do it. More people should do it. That's why you get 700 wins. You learn a thing or two.
Isaac, the shot. No. We're at halftime. Our score at halftime, Barlow 24, Central Catholic 23. Rams outscore Barlow in the second 14-9 to trail by 1, 24-23. Let me give you the individual scoring in this game. We'll start with Barlow. Atkins with 11, Cummings with 3 on a three-point bucket, 4 for Bierbauer, 2 for Hills on a pair of free throws, and 4 for Braden Barron. So 11 for Atkins, 4 each for Bierbauer and Barron, 3 for Cummings, 2 for Hills. For the Central Catholic Rams, 11 in the game for Isaac Carr, 2 for Robbie Long, Deuce Pichel with 3, Carter Lockhart with a long 3,
Yep.
2 for Jalen Nicholson, and 2 for Ryder Zanin. So 11 for Carr, 3 each for Pichel and Lockhart, 2 each for Long, Nicholson, and Zanin. That's where we are, 24-23.
Yeah, very well contested half. I mean, it was fun to watch. Both teams playing super hard. Both teams made runs. Both teams got great individual players. Should be a great second half.
All right, pretty much non-stop action, non-stop excitement. We'll take a break. We'll be back with about 2 minutes to go before the start of the second half. Our score here at halftime, Barlow 24, Central Catholic 23. Welcome back. Halftime here at Central Catholic High School. The big one tonight, Central Catholic Barlow, our score at halftime. Barlow 24, Central Catholic 23. I want to remind you that we're Oregon Sports Beat. We cover live local sports, and we have a schedule up. You can go to OregonSportsBeat.com. Here's our next 3 games that we have coming up for you, and they're all great events. Next Thursday night, we will be at Lincoln High School, where Lincoln will entertain the Aloha Warriors. That's a boys game. It starts at 7 o'clock. Then next Friday night, we'll be at 2 different locations. So we'll have a game going at each one of those locations. Our first location will be at Westview High School, where Westview will take on Sunset. Girls game at 6, boys game at 7:30. And the other game will be here at Central Catholic. Central Catholic will take on Reynolds. Girls game at 6, boys game at 7:30. So again, Thursday night, Aloha at Lincoln. Friday night, Sunset at Westview, and Reynolds at Central Catholic. Hope you can join us for those. Right now, though, the big one is this one, living up to all the hype. Barlow number 1 in the state. Rams right there at number 5. Rams trail Barlow. Barlow 9-0 in conference. Rams 8-1. They're only lost to Barlow at Barlow 75-55 on January 24th.
Telling you, this game is very important in terms of the seeding, but I would not, we said this about the women's bracketing, we certainly wouldn't want to see the team that has to be stuck with Central. If they remain a 5th seed coming into the state tournament, they're going to be a very tough out for anybody that's seeded ahead of them. 32
teams make the playoffs. The top 16 get a home game. Then if you're in the top 8 and you win that first game, you get another home game. I was talking with the head coach of Nelson. Nelson in the Mount Hood Conference ranked number 10 in the state. They're 15-5, and they are very, very good. And he told me, he said, we're number 10. We're trying to get to number 8.
There you go. I mean, all these coaches know it's at stake. Central doesn't want to drop. The loser of this game shouldn't drop much. It's 2 very competitive teams. And once you're into the league season, it's tough to create your own schedule. You've got to play the teams that are in front of you.
For the Rams, it's Deuce Pichel, Isaac Carr, Jalen Nicholson, Robbie Long, and Donovan Miller. Can't say enough good things about Robbie Long.
Yeah, phenomenal. For 2 points, you take this points off the board, anything he gives you offensively is just gravy now.
And between Long and Deuce Pichel, 2 of the best defensive efforts I've seen. Rams with the ball, Robbie on top. Deuce.
Barlow still playing the lax man-to-man, passive man-to-man, taking away driving angles.
Isaac on the baseline, reverse layup, hits the bottom of the basket, but he's fouled.
Ooh, I think he missed that call. I think Atkins got his hand stuck in the net. I don't think he was able to reach Carr.
Carr shooting 2. The foul is on Atkins, his second. First one for Carr is good.
Well, that could be an interesting development. They pick up a 3rd on him early in this quarter.
He has 2. Nicholson has 2. Deuce has 2. Carr got them both, and he's got 13 in the game.
First 4 minutes of the half, I always like to see us make an imprint on the game in the first 4 minutes.
Atkins guarded by Deuce. Wanted to put a shot up, then backed away. Works, turnaround jump shot, bounces around, doesn't go. Tipped up and in by Barron.
Barron is no joke out there.
Big guy, and boy, he just got up and softly tipped that one in.
Very, very good body control.
Barlow has athletes, I'll tell you that. Long, guarded by Cummings. To Carr. Carr stops, post steps back. Yes.
Yeah, Isaac is feeling it tonight.
And that's a 3.
We call that the juju handoff, where you send Isaac down to the block, then bring him back up off a high post screen and do a handoff.
16 in the game for Carr. Atkins, guarded by Deuce. Lobs down low, Barron kicks it back out. The shot, no, doesn't go. Rebound, Robbie Long. Got a bunch of rebounds in the first. He starts off the second half with the rebound. Ball knocked away from
missed
Deuce.
His pass. He had an open short shooter in the corner.
Down low, turn around, the shot up, doesn't go. Deuce Fischel out-jumped everybody. Jump ball.
Yeah, if they're going to give the possession back, give it back right now.
No, not a jump ball. Took a timeout. Barlow took a timeout.
What?
They had the ball.
How are you going to take a timeout? Nobody got possession there, David.
Didn't seem me like it, but referee was standing right there. Rams lead 28-26.
I guess you can't do two, make them waste a timeout in what's going to be a very close game right to the end early.
Rams with 5 points here in the third quarter, all of them by Isaac Carr.
Yeah, they don't have a really good defensive matchup for Isaac, especially the way they defend. Isaac's used to that high intensity in his face, pushing him and holding defense. They're not doing that to him tonight, giving him a lot of space to maneuver.
All right, Barlow to inbound the ball. 6:02 left to go in the third. Rams lead by 2.
Right, stay on the inbounder. Stay on the inbounder. Good job, Deuce.
Atkins, pull up from the free throw line, yes.
He gets into it quick. Has a few choice words for the Central fans.
Carr to Robbie Long. Inside, stops, puts up a shot. Whistle and a foul. Barlow wanted to travel. Instead, Long draws foul.
Kind of an awkward play, but he got his free throws out of it.
Carr has 2 points in the game, but boy, he is worth whatever time he's got there.
Right.
At the line.
Coach Blues made a nice adjustment over the season, putting Long more at the high post now.
The foul is on Bierbauer, and that's his first.
That high post position makes him the quarterback of the offense, just like he's the quarterback of the football team. Kind of natural for him to distribute from there.
And think of it, he has a football state championship, he has a basketball state championship. Hoping for another. Bierbauer picked up by Long. Rams lead by 2. Dishes off underneath, no. Carr with a rebound.
Nice handle.
Carr out dribbles everybody, still with the ball. On the floor, taken away.
Oh, what a way to get your third foul.
Nicholson's going to pick up a foul. It's going to be his third. That was mass confusion.
Yeah, Isaac got going a little bit too quickly there.
Lost the handle on the ball, and it kind of bounced around, went off about 3 or 4 players.
Yeah, he'll learn as he matures. That'll be you just never need to go as fast as you feel like you need to. Every change of direction, every time you beat a player, break back down and wait for the next onslaught of defense there.
Atkins, Bierbauer. Shot from the top of the key, doesn't go, rebound Carr. Isaac can jump.
This is where he's got to control himself.
Underneath,
nice
back out on top, Deuce for 3, yes!
Big hit. All right, turn around, be ready for this one now.
Deuce for 3.
Oh, boy.
Step back jumper, yes. That's a 2.
Whoa. That's all right, they can give him 2s, they just can't give him 3s.
Underneath, dishes off, over the back. Boy.
Nice ball movement.
Tell you what, Nicholson got a defender up in the air, went over his back. He's going to the line. The foul, I believe, is on Hills, and that's his third.
They're not calling that on the floor, are they?
Nicholson at the line. Bounces around, doesn't go. The lead is 3 for the Rams, 33-30. Boy, I tell you what, Atkins walked by Nicholson and said something to him. I don't like that.
Yeah, he's chatty.
He is really chatty.
Yeah, good call. Landed out of bounds first there. He's had something to say to almost everybody, the officials, the fans.
He's still talking to the ref.
My old coach, John Roach, always made our chattiest player, a kid named David Barron, who's one of the best players in the state, our team captain, just because he said he's going to talk so much. He wants to make sure the ref knows he's a captain. He has some leeway.
Robbie Long knocks the
Nice
ball
hand.
away.
Give it up.
Deuce. Deuce is going to go in, lay it up and in.
Thought we might get a bring the house down dunk there.
I thought so. Did the wise thing, laid it in. Rams by 5. 35-30. Foul is on Robbie Long, his second. Bruins will inbound the ball under the bucket.
Yeah, Robbie Long's got something to say back to Atkinson's now. Good, Atkins.
So far, Rams haven't taken the bait. Oh, lob pass into Braden Barron. Put it up and in.
Yep. Okay, Isaac, go to work on the big guy. Can't guard you here. Can't let him guard you with their center. Your Isaac Carr here.
Johnson was screaming that was an over and back, and you know what? It actually was. Robbie Long works inside, waits, turns around, loses the ball.
Barlow is so physical, you could almost call a foul on every time the Rams put the ball on the floor.
By the way, that foul is on Hills, and that's 4.
Boy, that's a big foul. That's a nice player, just great defender.
Got to get the ball in, gets it into
Now
Deuce.
go to work here. He's already got 2.
Guarded by Atkins.
He's not going to give you a third one. Go ahead and take him.
Starts down the lane, steps back. No, rebound Atkins.
I like to see him up fake and put some more pressure on him.
Barron tries to push his way in on Carr, puts up a shot, doesn't go. Foul is on Carr, his second.
Barron's the type of player, when he turns his back, they should send a double to him right away. He's not going to pass out the double team very often or very effectively. But you can't let him back you all the way down from the top of the key.
Misses the first.
Yeah, I want the Rams to attack that matchup with Barron. If Barron's going to try and guard Isaac Carr, they got to go after him.
Zannon's going to check in. Ryder Zannon checks in, and he's coming in for Donovan Miller.
Yeah, Coach Blue trying to keep some size on the floor. He's already got Jalen Nicholson out.
Got that one. 9 in the game for Braden Barron.
Yeah, they got to get Isaac involved here. He's got a very favorable matchup. Oh, my goodness.
Carr.
Give it back. There you go.
They get it back to Isaac.
Now Isaac can shoot over the top of this young man, so nice.
Stops, pops, rolls around. Zannon Ryder with the rebound up and in. Ryder Zannon with the bucket. He had a putback in the first half. Got one here in the second.
The game is slow enough that they should play to the matchups now. Central's dropped into, now they're a little bit more passive in their man-to-man, trying to take away that middle from Brandon in there.
Bierbauer
Nice
lets
D.
it go. No, rebound.
Nice
Rams.
D.
Carter Lockhart.
Take your time here and get a good quality. Now find a matchup that favors you and take your time and get a quality look.
Ryder Zannon, Deuce over in the corner to Long.
Take it back out. Lots of time left.
17 seconds on the shot clock, so they can set it back up.
Dump it into the big fella. There you go.
He looks.
Gonna drop step him. Yes!
Ryder Zannon up and in and is going to go to the line.
That's the way you play basketball at the winning level.
You know, that young man was not afraid of where he was. what the score was, who he was playing, backed him down, turned around, hooked it in, going to the line.
Talk about a confidence builder. Those kind of plays change a person's season.
He has 7 in the game, and the lead is 7, 40-33.
Love that the Rams took their time, found the right matchup, and got a productive bucket out of it. Now, you know Atkins is going to try and answer. Let's keep the ball out of his hands.
Shot. I think Jalen Atkins realizes he can't fly by Deuce Pichel.
No.
He makes a move and Deuce is one step ahead of him.
Getting a little coaching from the stands. Is
Atkins talking to the crowd.
He hasn't missed anybody.
Bierbauer hits the first.
I'd be surprised to see him send out a couple of text messages during his next free throw.
By the way, that foul was on Robbie Long, and that's 3. Bierbauer gets them both. He has 6 in the game.
Yeah, I let Robbie Long play with his 3. He's a smart player. Big possession here for the Rams. Keep the distance.
Carr walks it up to Deuce. 1:09 left to go here.
Brandon
in the third.
he's not, I was going to say he's going to lose him. He's not playing alert on defense.
Carr, step back jumper, no. Tipped around, Barlow comes up with it. Cummings.
I like the shot anyway. Get the hand up.
Atkins, guarded by Carr.
Yeah, he likes the matchup.
Doing a great job, the Rams are switching on Atkins.
Rams bench screaming for the carry that I pointed out earlier. Boy.
Up and in.
That kid is crafty.
Barron. He has 11 in the game. The lead is 3. We're at 30 seconds. Shot clock is off.
I still like Zandon down on the block.
Deuce looks up.
Robbie Long's got a favorable matchup too if he wanted to slide down.
15 seconds still on the shot clock, or on the game clock.
See if we get Isaac on the Juju handoff again.
Lets it go.
Oh,
yes.
big.
Deuce for 3. Deuce with 11 in the game.
Holy moly.
Wow.
I got to tell you, not anybody in the gym wasn't sure that wasn't going in.
43-37, Rams lead by 6. Rams outscore Barlow in the third, 20-13. You know, since that first quarter lead, Rams have outscored Barlow 34-22.
Yeah, the Rams have looked very good. They very much look like this game is like a state title level game. Strategic, all the kids playing hard, a lot of chippy play, both coaches making adjustments. Fun to watch.
43-37, Rams lead by 6.
Well, I want to see Isaac Carr close this one out, David.
Carr has 16.
Started
Deuce
off.
has 11. Ryder Zanin has 7.
The gym is abuzz. They're all excited for the fourth quarter. This should be fireworks.
Ready for the fourth quarter. Nicholson, Carter Lockhart, Robbie Long, Isaac Carr, and Deuce Pichel.
And I'd be all over this matchup right here if I'm the Rams.
You know,
send somebody to him.
Atkins has played the whole game. I think Carr has too. The jumper from the side, oh yes. A three-pointer, that's for Cummings.
That's a freshman defender. He just got a step too far off the ball. If you're not going to go all the way in to help, you can't drift and get too far off your man to close out, take away the easy 3.
Inside, kicks it back out. Lockhart for 3, no, short.
Wow.
Rebound,
That's
Barron.
two very good rebounders going up.
Barron drives the length of the court, gets a rebound, drives the length of the court, puts it up and in. 13 in the game, the lead is 1.
Get the ball out of your hands.
Lockhart gets the ball and backs it up. Going to wait for everybody to set up. Rams by 1.
Isaac has backed down from that, but not backed down. He just hasn't attacked that matchup with Barron. And I think he has a huge advantage.
Down the lane, kicks it out. Lockhart drives inside with Lockhart up and in.
Yeah, Carr attacks it. It creates opportunities for other people because Barron can't guard him by himself. He drew 3 people on just a 2-dribble drive.
5 in the game for Carter Lockhart, down low, up and in. Bierbauer.
Yeah, Robbie fell asleep on, kind of got on that soft backdoor cut.
Lead back to 1, 45-44, Rams.
Stay in attack mode, Isaac. Coach Blue calling the set. They're looking for Long on the low block here.
Pull-up jumper, Long, not going to go. Rebound, Bruins, chance to take the lead. Way outside Atkins, no.
Boy, I hate to say you want to give him those, but that was a good 5 steps behind the 3-point line.
Carr drives in, lays it up and in, and fouled.
Yeah, he's got to attack.
Isaac can make those layups from the weirdest angles. Came in down the right side, put the ball up with his left hand, kind of put some reverse spin on it, went in.
And he's capable of doing it every trip down the floor. I know Coach Blue's trying to run more of a patient half-court offense, but you don't want to handcuff that star player like that.
Carr got it.
Big hoop.
19 in the game for Carr. Rams go back on top by 4, 48-44. From the side, no, doesn't go. Rebound. Barron, Braden Barron is playing well. Stolen away. Atkins makes a bad pass. Lays it up and in. Lockhart.
He's giving him good minutes.
Lockhart was 7. The lead is 6, 50-44. Boy, Atkins just telegraphed that pass.
Let's see what we do on the pick and roll here. Good. I like the jump hedge like that.
Way outside the shot, doesn't go. That's going to be a rebound. Long, another rebound for Robbie.
Good quality possession here now.
Yep.
Get the right shot with the right person.
Deuce cuts down the lane.
Oh, thought it was going up right there, David.
I did too.
It still might be.
Carr's going to work inside, lays off the glass, doesn't go. Rebound, Bierbauer. Quickly ahead to Atkins. Is he going to let it fly? Yes, he is. Up and in.
Tough to stop.
17 in the game for him. The lead is 4, 50-46.
I like the timeout there. Okay, here we go, right where we want to be. 4-point game, 4 minutes.
Rams lead by 4, 50-46. 4 minutes to go in this game.
I love when the 2 best players on the floor both compete like crazy. Well, I shouldn't say the 2 best players. The best player for Barlow, best player for Central.
I'm not sure who's the best player on the floor. I can tell you this, there's a bunch of
There's
great
a bunch
plays.
of good ones. Brandon is not shied away from the competition any either, has he?
Braden Brown has, let's see, he's got 9
or
in
Braden,
the
I'm sorry.
9 in the second half, 13 in the game. How about Carter Lockhart?
Braden.
Lockhart has 7.
I couldn't have butchered that poor kid's name any worse than I did. Braden Barron.
Deuce Fischel has, he's got 11, he's got 8 in the second half.
And he had those 2 big threes at the end of the third quarter there that kept the Rams in a comfortable lead. But nothing seems comfortable now. Now the team that can limit live ball turnovers, I talk about it every game I call, this is where you can't afford to make an open court mistake.
You mean it's sort of like the one that Atkins made on
Yes,
the last
exactly.
pass.
Change the game. Those plays can change a game. Okay, this is a matchup that also favors Isaac.
I'm surprised that Barlow doesn't want to press a little bit.
Yeah, it's just been very fast game because look at the team fouls, 1-0.
Right.
And what's been a really physical game.
Inside, lays it up and in, Robbie Long.
I love they're coming out of each timeout with an attack set, with the called set, not wasting possessions.
6-point lead for the Rams, 52-46.
Get a hand up.
Pull-up jumper, no, that one doesn't go. Rebound,
Look at
Lockhart.
Look at that young man.
Lockhart fouled from behind by Braden Barron.
He's a Gresham area kid, so he probably played a lot of youth ball with these folks.
Gresham area kid, his dad coached Gresham last year.
And did a great job.
And did a great job.
All right,
and
see
Lockhart's
if we go back to
freshman.
We're going to go back to Robbie. Don't force it there. No need to force it.
Don't force it there. Carr
Chicago
steps back. Yes! Isaac drills a 3.
Yeah, they gave him way too much room. Get a hand up now. You know Atkins wants to answer.
Bierbauer inside, and a basket counts and goes to the line. By the way, Isaac Carr has 22 in the game.
Excellent entry pass and great catch by Bierbauer.
Bierbauer has 10 in the game. The lead is 7, 55-48. Bierbauer at the line.
Yeah,
chance for a 3-point play.
Those two seniors playing together, you can see that connection right away.
Yep.
Very simple, just post entry, great seal, great delivery where the ball needed to be. Here's the press you asked for, Dave. And Rams struggle. The Rams have struggled with late game pressing situations.
Barlow better be careful pressing the Rams late.
Yeah.
Lockhart.
Big mismatch.
Nicholson wants the ball down low. He's got it. Turns around. Don't let that be an offensive foul.
They called blocking. I love they called the block there. I hate the kids. You can't throw your hips into the big guy like that. It's actually a dangerous play.
Nicholson at the line.
Did they count the hoop?
I think so. I haven't seen.
Yeah, they did count it.
Nicholson gets the bucket and goes to the line. Chance for a 3-point play. Yes.
Nice. The Rams did a great job of recognizing the mismatch. They've done that all game.
Biggest lead of the game for the Rams. It's at 9. I expect Atkins to start casting it up. Inside, that dropped in.
Move.
What a great play by Hills.
All right, now don't leave him out there by himself. Handle the pressure, Rams.
And Deuce gets down. He's going to run a little time off the clock.
Now they got Isaac on the mismatch. Let's see if they're going to attack him.
Lockhart looks. He sees.
No, don't post him. Bring a little dribble handoff around. There you go.
13 on shot clock. Down low, Isaac. Yep, that's a bucket. Going to count and a foul.
Yeah, those semi-charges they're trying to take. It's just not a good way to defend.
Wow, the lead is 9 again. 60-51. 24 for Carr. He's going to go to the line.
I got to tell you, Coach Blue is just doing a wonderful job coaching tonight. Really a possession by possession, setting up plays for individual players. And Barlow has not adjusted very well. That fouled him out.
That fouled Hills out. Carr has 25. Who's the best player? Carr.
All right, get on his baseline hand.
Yep, Atkins wants the ball. Pichel's right on him. Doesn't go.
Nice.
Rebound Nicholson.
Control now. Control
Long.
now.
Dishes off in the corner. Lockhart works his way. Shot.
Yeah,
no, too hard.
That's a rookie shot there. Come on.
Oh, I think that's a foul. Maybe it's on either Long or Nicholson.
Yeah, they want to pull that one out. You don't want to take a 14-foot mid-ranger.
And you know what? It's on Nicholson. And you know that's 5.
Yeah, that was just all the way around. There's zero chance, zero opportunity for that shot. But he's young.
Nicholson checks out. Donovan Miller checks in. The lead is 10, 61-51.
The 30 seconds they could have taken off the clock was way more important than 2 more points there. Good job. Rams taking advantage of their team foul situation to get beat foul. Make him take the ball back out.
That's a foul on Deuce, and you have to give it to Atkins. He kind of dived into Deuce. From the side, yes. Atkins for 3.
Yeah, I told players you never can go over the high side of that corner screen. You've got to chase underneath.
Rams lead by 7 with 1:35 to go.
Yeah,
Hills is fouled out for Barlow. Nicholson is fouled out for Central Catholic.
Yeah, let me go back and talk about that play that Lockhart made. Was not a bad shot in the first quarter, even up through the third quarters. But in the fourth quarter, and under the 2-minute mark, a mid-range two-pointer is not worth the bucket, is not worth the time that you're going to save by pulling the ball back out, working another 30 seconds off the clock, and getting a shot that's either going to get you a 3 or a layup or a foul. Barlow's got to be desperate.
With that 3-point bucket, Jalen Atkins has 20.
Well, you can't leave him open a crack, and it's up there. That was a deep, it's like you could not be further away from the bucket in that corner over there.
61-54. Rams lead.
Okay, now the Rams, this is where they've struggled when they lose, not having Bam out here. They don't have the single guard that's going to shred the press and under control by themselves.
Carr, Lockhart, Robbie Long, Deuce, and Donovan Miller on the floor for the Rams. Lead by 7. Rams inbound the ball. Full court pressure. Into
Reverse
Isaac.
it. There you go.
Back to Robbie.
And just walk him down if they're not going to trap, which surprises me that they didn't.
Carr starts down the lane. Nice. Robbie Long.
Yeah, that was a strange possession.
The stuff. Braden Barron the other way, stuffed it.
Hang on the rim now.
They don't call that anymore either.
Under control.
Deuce.
Get out of the corner. Oh, Deuce.
He's going to stuff another one. 2 in a row. The lead drops to 5. 63-58. 51 seconds left. Unfortunate. Lost the ball that time.
Yeah, you just can't. You can't be flippant with the ball in the corner. You got casual, got all erect, got his body overextended, and the only pass available to you then is that over-the-top pass, which is easy to deflect.
Braden Barron has 13 in the second half, 17 in the game.
He's an impressive player.
Wow.
And I think that's his 4th dunk of the night.
I don't think he's a college center, but I think he's a college wing.
Yeah. If somebody works with him, he develops a 3-point shot. That kid's got a future.
Wow. The lead is 5. Rams lead. It'll be their ball inbound.
We talked about the Rams closing games out. If you're going to win a state title, you got to be able to finish a game. They were up 10 with 1:47 left.
Right. And I have to close this game out. Lead by 5.
Foul either way.
57 seconds. Into Carr.
Oh my gosh, why? Why would we do that? Oh, Isaac's got to know better than to throw it back to the, square yourself up, make an accurate pass.
Rams are going to go to the line, and they're in the bonus.
Boy, they got a break there, David, huh?
Big break. Deuce Fischel stepped into that ball, and defender hit him. Deuce is at the line. He has 11 in the game. He needs these 2 free throws. Gets the first.
Nice. That's a way to bounce back after the turnover.
Right. Settle down, Rams. Second on the way for Deuce. Got him both. 13 in the game for Deuce. 52 seconds left in the game. Timeout, Bruins. The lead is 7.
That's their last time out, so the Rams can close them out here. One good stop. They need to stop on this possession.
We need to not let Atkins get away and hit
Right.
3 deep threes.
You just can't give up a 3-ball here. No 3-point plays, no 3-ball. And you've got a foul to give.
Right. Only 3 team fouls on the Rams, 5 on Barlow, so the Rams are in the bonus.
Now, if I'm Central, I'm going to extend my defense a little bit just to make sure they don't get a walk-up 3. Atkins' range is pretty much unlimited.
Across the timeline.
Yeah, so I would extend a little bit and force them to drive the ball to the bucket. You can live with the 2. You can't give up 3s here.
Atkins, pull-up jumper from the free throw line, yes.
Now, don't be in a hurry. Take your time. Come to a stop. There you go. Good.
And a foul.
That's how you handle it, though. You come to a stop. Oh, Coach Blue took a timeout.
65-60, Rams lead by 5, 35 seconds to go. And this is a full minute timeout.
Yeah, they've got a foul, so the Rams got to space the floor, keep the ball in your free throw shooter's hands, get anybody off the floor now who doesn't shoot it well.
Want Carr to go to the line,
Yes.
or Deuce.
Paschal. Or even Robbie Long's been nice from the line tonight. So, but the key is coming to a stop, using your ball fakes, using your pivots. Seems like basic old school basketball stuff, but there's a reason why it's still around in the game after all these years. It works. Don't get in a rush. Don't throw hook passes. Don't throw to players that are drifting away from the ball. Good quality cuts, come back to meet passes.
65-60, Rams lead by 5. Rams will have the ball. 35 seconds left to go in this one. Robbie Long will trigger the inbound pass.
Poise under pressure here now, Rams.
Long, Lockhart, Paschal, Carter, and Donovan Miller.
All right, now take your time.
To Lockhart,
Yeah,
kick it back out.
get rid of it.
Foul on Barlow. I think they're going to send the freshman to the line. They are, Lockhart.
Well, if you could have picked somebody to foul, that would have been the guy. Even if he makes them both, that's the percentage-wise. You want the youngest player on the floor to have to make big shots.
Carter was 7 in the game. First time at the line. Got it.
Nothing to it. This is the big one. This makes it a 3-possession game here.
Lead is 6, 66-60, 27 seconds. Second shot on the way by Carter. Got them both.
All right, no fouls. Make them use clock.
Clutch
Send somebody
free
to
throw
him.
shooting.
There you go. I like that. Good. They had a foul to give. Good, smart play.
And you know, when you had the foul to give, have it on somebody that's not going to hurt you to have a foul, and got it
Right.
on Donovan Miller. Good play.
All right, now let's not let that kid touch the ball.
Pressure. Inbound to Atkins.
Send somebody. Step
Bet
up.
he's going to let it fly. He does. No.
One rebound. Nice.
Rebound. Deuce.
Don't. There you
Deuce.
go. Wow.
And Rams take a timeout.
Coach Blue.
They had one. Still have 2 left.
Coach Blue didn't want to take it back with him. He wasn't taking any chances. He's seen his team fail to finish.
13 seconds, a 7-point lead for the Rams.
Good quality W. I think the Rams probably got this one in the bag now, David. I hated to even say that till just then.
Well, I tell you what, those 2 slam dunks by Barron really got the Barlow crowd up. Take a look over now.
Yeah, they're awfully quiet.
They're awfully quiet.
I mean, if that's indicative of what we're going to see at the state tournament, I can't wait for
Yikes.
the state tournament. Isaac Carr, special
what?
game tonight.
22 in the game for Atkins. It's not been an explosive 22.
You hold him to 5 or 6 a quarter, that's fine. He's too good a player to hold him completely down. It's like telling people to hold Isaac Carr scoreless. I loved Isaac's approach tonight.
25 in the game for Isaac.
He came out on fire. He stayed connected. He stayed focused. Took good quality shots.
The shot clock is off. 13 seconds. Rams lead by 7. Just got to get the ball in here. They set a screen.
Oh, he grabbed him.
Into Carter Lockhart, and he's fouled immediately.
Well, they're not going to give up. If I had Atkins on my team, I'd probably be fighting for everything too. And I was here at the game last year when, was he the kid that beat us at the buzzer last year?
Yep.
Or was it 2 years ago? I don't remember when it was, but it was phenomenal.
He's beat us on a shot. Carter with the free throw.
Nice.
Yes.
Boy, freshmen go up quickly.
3 straight free throws for Carter.
And what's great is he made that one mistake and has just played great since then.
Needs another one. Missed that one. The lead is 8. Here come the
Oh,
Bruins.
look at now he's got words for Coach Blue.
Way outside. No, that isn't going to go. Rebound Miller. Carr's just going to stand there. Yep, there it is. Rams win. 68-60. Rams scored 25 points in the fourth quarter. Number 1 falls. Barlow now 9-1 in conference. Rams 9-1 in conference. Barlow 20-1 on the season. Rams 14-6. What a game!
Yeah, great game. It's fun to watch great players go at it. And after watching the NBA All-Star game, I'd watch a great high school game any day ahead of that garbage. So
you know the game was different in the first quarter. Barlow led 15-9 at the end of 1. Rams outscored Barlow in the second 14-9. We had a low score at halftime. It was 24-23 Barlow. Big third quarter for the Rams. They outscored Barlow 20-13, take a 43-37 lead, and to outscore Barlow 25-23 in the fourth to win this one 68-60. Let me give you the individual scoring. We'll start with Barlow. 22 in the game for Jalen Atkins. Madden Cummings with 5. 11 in the game for Mason Bierbauer, 4 in the game for Brooke Hills, who fouled out, and 17 in the game for Braden Brown. 22 for Atkins, 17 for Brown, 11 for Bierbauer, 5 for Cummings, and 4 for Hills. For the Central Catholic Rams, 25 in the game for Isaac Carr, 8 in the game for Robbie Long, 11 in the game for Deuce Pichelle. 10 in the game for Carter Lockhart. 5 for Jalen Nicholson. And 7 for Ryder Zanin. Got 12 out of Nicholson and Zanin. That's a big help.
Right.
So 25 for Carr, 11 for Pichelle, 10 for Lockhart, 8 for Long, 7 for Ryder Zanin, and 5 for Nicholson. That's where we come up with it, an 8-point win for the Central Catholic Rams, 68-60.
Well, I tell you what, David, I can't be more pleased with Coach Blue. I think coached one of his best games I've ever seen him coach since I've been doing this job on color commentary. Almost every possession was meaningful. The ball got to the right person. They took the right shot. They executed their press break down the stretch. They found the right people, made free throws, and played really good quality defense against a really good quality guard in Atkins.
Well, the Bruins' 14-game winning streak comes to an end. Rams have won now 10 out of the last 11, and in the 2 games this year, Barlow and Central Catholic, a split.
Wow.
But Barlow wins and Barlow.
They will see one another again, I would imagine.
Maybe we'll see all of that again. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast tonight. It was a loss for the girls, 39-27, but a win for the Ram boys, 68-60. Got people want to thank Central Catholic High School, the athletic department here. Want to thank thank all the head coaches, the girls' head coaches, Nick Hudson and Sandy Dickerson, the boys' head coaches, Tom Johnson, and of course David Blue. Want to remind everybody, We are Oregon Sports Beat. Go to our website, OregonSportsBeat.com. We have games coming up next week, 3 of them. We'll have a game Thursday night. That's the 27th. We'll be at Lincoln High School, Aloha Warriors and the Lincoln Cardinal. That's the boys' game, starts at 7. 2 games Friday night, so we'll be on location at 2 places. We'll be at Westview, so they'll entertain the Sunset Apollos. Girls' game at 6, boys' game at 7:30. And back here at Central Catholic Friday night, the Rams will entertain Reynolds, and girls' game at 6, boys' game at 7:30. Our crew tonight, Steve, our engineer, Deshaun, our cameraman, my broadcast partner, Michael Abraham. Mike, final thoughts?
Just really looking forward to what the close of the season is going to bring, Dave. And once again, thank you for working with me. Great job by you tonight, keeping the excitement in the game.
I'm excited, that's for sure.
Fun.
All right, we're just about ready to get out of here now. Again, I want to remind you of the final scores. In the girls, it was 39-27. Barlow with the win to take over sole possession of 3rd place in the Mountain Hood Conference. In the boys' game, we got a tie at the top now. Barlow 9-1, Central Catholic 9-1. Our final score here from Central Catholic High School, it is the Rams 68, the Barlow Bruins 60. Good night, everybody.